and gentlemen, to the maiden edition of the Green Smart Quiz Challenge 2018. The Green Smart Quiz Challenge is an educative platform to set and test the assimilation rate of our young talents at the basic school level, preparing to enter into the senior high school. Our sole objective is to instill the spirit of excellence and healthy competition among our children. A total of 27 schools have been carefully selected to participate in the maiden edition, all GS registered and approved. All participating schools have been put into groups of 3, classified into 9 different groups as well, for the next 13 weeks. My name is Fully Kwesi Eliplin. You can call me General 1, and I'll be your humble quiz moderator for the next 13 weeks. It will be exciting. We're going to have a healthy competition, I promise you. This contest is made possible kind courtesy Grain FM 88.5, and we are live and also watch us live on Facebook, Grain FM, Work and Happiness. Grain TV, where you can watch us later in the evening at 5 p.m. by just scanning your multi-TV decoder and enjoy all our programs. Grain TV, your TV for life. Yatesu.com, your preferred buying and selling platform. Yatesu.com, simply the best deal. GrainOnlineGA.com, your #1 online news portal. Streaming on Facebook for Grain FM. And you fresh drinks, Ama Maye Fresh. Myself, quiz moderator, I'll be having the timekeeper in the person of Mr. Selassie Banaglo, who will help me. We're going to have score writer, a redress committee, examination board, as well as the competing schools. Just want to give you something about the redress committee. The redress committee will settle all disputes out of wrongful judgments by the quiz moderator, but I promise you, you will not find any fault. However, their decisions will be communicated to the quiz moderator for rectification before that particular context ends. For the team, it will consist of the representative from each school, a representative from the organizers, and then a member from the examination board. Note, the decision of the redress committee is final and cannot be subjected to any legal arbitration. Now, the rules for engagement. This maiden reality challenge will be held for 13 weeks from the 29th of September to the 15th of December 2018, approximately 3 months. All 27 schools will compete at the first stage. 3 consecutive winners will take the trophy for keeps. So when you win 3 times consecutively, you will keep the trophy. An hour is allotted for each challenge. 3 schools will compete every quiz day for a winner in the first 9 weeks of the challenge. 3 schools will also compete at the semi-final stage that will have a group of 3, making 9. And 3 schools will compete at the finals of the competition at the end of the 13th week. The order of subject areas will be round 1, English, round 2, mathematics, round 3, science, and then round 4, social studies and general knowledge. Questions will be based on true or false, A or B, yes or no, fill in the blanks, riddles and puzzles, questions with written solutions. 5 major questions for each participating school in each round. Listen to this portion. A bonus question will be offered the other 2 of the participating schools on the basis of who presses the bell first. If the one who presses the bell gets his wrong opportunity, will be given the last school to try. When all schools fail, the quiz moderator can ask audience to try and answer. So audience, you are also in the quiz. A major question answered correctly will pass a full mark of 3 major points. A bonus question answered will pass for 1 point. A total of 15 points is up for grabs for all major questions answered correctly, plus cumulative number of bonus questions answered. Round 3 of a major subject area will be in 2 parts, where we're going to have 3 rounds of questioning, and then the second part will be from other discipline, not necessarily from round 3 major subject areas. We call that solution time, or better still, problem of the day. Now, just want to give you the rules for solution time. The first part of round 3 will consist of a total of 9 points in all major questions in this round. Solution time carries a total of 6 points if question is solved with distinction. If the question is solved and a step is missed but the answer is right, a total of 5 points is awarded. If the question is solved fully with the right steps but answer is wrong, a total of 4 points is awarded. If the question is solved and a step is missed but gets the answer partially correct, a total of 3 points will be awarded. If the question is solved partially and 2 steps are missed but partially answers correctly, a total of 2 points is also awarded. If the question is unanswered, no marks is awarded. Now, disqualification. A school will be disqualified under these circumstances. 1, stealing. 2, quiz fraud. 3, intimidation and bully. 4, quiz misconduct. 5, fighting. 6, vulgar. 7, inability to show up for quiz. And 8, failure to abide by laid down rules and regulations of the contest. Ladies and gentlemen, are we ready for the quiz? Are you ready? I shout green smart quiz, you will respond smart. Okay, that's what you know. Now there's it. When I shout green smart quiz, the first response is smart brain. The second response will be sharp brain. The third response will be smart sharp. The first response is what? Smart brain. Second response, sharp brain. And then the third response, smart sharp. Green smart quiz.
Smart brain.
Green smart quiz.
Sharp brain.
Green smart quiz.
Smart sharp.
Now, the three schools available here, FEBERK International, they are on my extreme right and represented by Can we hear the sound of your bell? DINASHIE Preparatory and JHS. They are in the middle and represented by Can we hear the sound? And MAYFLOWER International School. They are on my immediate right and represented by Okay. Oh, can you give them a round of applause? Now we are set to go. We are set to go. Round one is going to be English language. Round one, FEBERK International School. Choose from the alternative the one that best explains the underlined word. Frank told his brother to mind his own business. This means that Frank's brother should A. Worry about his own work. B. Do his own buying and selling. C. Not interfere in other people's affairs. D. Not help other people.
Not interfere in other people's affairs.
Correct for 3 points. Not interfere. DINASHIE Preparatory. Choose from the alternative the one that best explains the underlined word. It is difficult for most people to make ends meet these days. This means most people A. Live very comfortably. B. Are unable to eat delicious meals. C. Are unable to live within their income. And D. Buy expensive clothing.
Are unable to live within their income.
Correct for 3 points. MAYFLOWER International. Choose from the alternative the one that best explains the underlined word. Essie was so good a leader that we were all encouraged to take a leaf out of her book. The underline is to take a leaf out of her book. This means we were encouraged to A. Try and beat her record. B. Take her advice. C. Follow her example. D. Treat her with respect. MAYFLOWER.
Follow her example.
Correct for 3 points. FEBERK International. Which one word is mostly nearly opposite in meaning to the word underlined in each sentence? Nearly opposite. My friend did everything to hinder my work. The underlined word, hinder. Is it A, reduce. B, do. C, understand. Or D, assist.
Assist.
Assist, correct for 3 points. DINASHIE, preparatory, and JHS. Which one word is mostly nearly opposite in meaning? The manager engaged Kofi as a salesman. The manager engaged Kofi as a salesman. The underlined word engaged. Is it A, disqualified? B, exempted? C, dismissed? Or D, excused?
Exempted.
Exempted, I'm sorry, is wrong. The correct answer is dismissed. Mayflower International, your major question. When Sam was caught stealing money, he shed crocodile tears. The underlined word, shed crocodile tears. Is it A, pretended he was sorry? Or B, was annoyed? Or C, was embarrassed? Or D, cried like a crocodile?
Pretended he was sorry.
Pretended he was sorry is A. But once you said the answer is pretended he was sorry, I'll give it to you. Correct for 3 points. FEBERK International. Which of the following most suitably completes each sentence? Which of the following most suitably completes each sentence? When the lights went off, I dashed my supper. When the lights went off, I dashed my supper. A, have eaten. B, am eating. C, have been eaten. And D, was eating.
Was eaten.
Was eating is correct for 3 points. DINASHIE, preparatory, and JHS, yours is nearest in meaning. He gave a precise definition of the word. He gave a precise definition of the word. The underlined word is precise. Is it A, length? B, hasty? C, accurate? Or D, short?
Accurate.
Correct for 3 points. Accurate. Mayflower International. Which one word is mostly nearly opposite in meaning? Nearly opposite in meaning. The soil is very fertile for growing vegetables. The soil is very fertile for growing vegetables. Is it A, poor? B, shallow? C, porous? Or D, hard?
Poor.
Poor is correct for 3 points. You need to be sure. You need to be sure. FEBERK International. The last question for this round. Choose from the alternative that explains the underlined word. Choose from the alternative that explains the underlined word. After serving 10 years in prison, he returned home under a cloud. After serving 10 years in prison, He returned home under a cloud. The underline is under a cloud. Is it A, in dull weather? B, very depressed? C, in disgrace? Or D, very secretly?
Very depressed.
Again?
Very depressed.
Wrong. The correct answer is in disgrace. DINASHIE preparatory. Your question. Choose the one which most suitably completes each sentence. Abba insisted that Ajua dash to the party. Abba insisted that Ajua dash to the party. Is it A, to have come, or B, has come, or C, to come, or D, should come?
Should come.
Correct for 3 points. Should come is the answer. Should come. Mayflower International, your final question for round 1. Which of the following most suitably completes each sentence? We dashed to play a return match last Friday. We dashed to play a return match last Friday. A, have. B, were. C, ought. D, are.
Where?
Correct for 3 points. Were. We were to play a return match last Friday. We were to play a return match last Friday. This brings us to the end of round 1. A round of applause. FEBERK International have 9 marks. A round of applause. DINASHIE preparatory had 9 marks. And Mayflower International is leading round 1 with 12 marks. This is just the beginning, just round 1. We have 3 more rounds to go because we are left with mathematics, science, and then social studies. Are we ready for round 2? Are we ready? All right, we are set to go. Now, round 2. Mathematics. I will begin this from DINASHIE. You have 15 seconds to give me an answer. That is the time you use in solving to give me an answer. A bonus is 8 seconds. You have 15 seconds to solve and give me an answer. A bonus, any other schools, when I say bonus, you can just press your bell and give me the answer within 8 seconds. DINASHIE International or preparatory. Your major question. If n equals multiples of 4 between 10 and 25 and n even numbers between 11 and 23, find m union n. Bonus. Mayflower International.
M union N is 12, 14, 16.
Continue.
12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24.
Correct for 1 point. Mayflower International. 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, and 24. Mayflower International. Your major question. List the members of the set P. Factors of 30 which are odd. Mm-hmm.
1, 3, 5, and 15.
Correct for 3 points. Mayflower International. So factors of 30 which are odd. 1, 3, 5, 15. FEBERK International. List the members of the set M. Prime factors of 30. FEBERK International. I didn't shout bonus. Anyway, bonus. DINASHIE.
2, 3, and 5.
2, 3, and 5 is correct. A bonus of 1. 2, 3, 5. Prime factors of 30. DINASHIE, your major question. Express 242. 242 as a product of prime factors. 242 as a product of prime factors. Bonus.
2 times 11 raised to the power 2.
2 times 11 raised to the power 2 is correct. Bonus 1 for Mayflower International. Mayflower International, your major question. Express 72 as a product of prime factors.
Two raised to the power 3 times 3 raised to the power 8 times 3 raised to the power 2.
Again,
2 raised to the power 3 times 3 raised to the power 2.
be careful, come again.
2 raised to the power 3 times 3 raised to the power 3 is 2.
You see, you are confused. But it's correct for 3 points. It's 2 raised to the power 3 times 3 raised to the power 2. When you want to talk, just scan it and then look on your paper. Okay? The mic is for the 2. All right. Now, FEBERK International. Your major question. Express 350 as a product of prime factors. 350 as a product of prime factors. FEBERK again.
2, 5, and 7.
2, 5, and 7. Is that what you said? 2, 5, and 7.
Yes.
It's wrong. Bonus.
2 raised to the power 2 times 5 times 7.
Wrong. Mayflower.
5 raised to the power 2 times 7 times 2.
5 raised to the power 2 times 7 times 2 is correct for 1 point. Listen. After a major question, wait for me to say bonus before you press the bell. So you wait. After the major question, I will say bonus, then you can press the bell. However, we are learning. You begin from the smallest prime factor. So 2 times 5 raised to the power 2 times 7. All right, we are learning. So when you go to the exam hall, you write it that way. Thank you. That's a bonus to MAYFLOWER. DINASHIE, your question. In an examination, 40% of the students failed. The number of students that passed was 108. How many students failed? Again, in an examination, 40% of the students failed. The number of students that passed was 180. How many students failed? Wrong. You still have more time. Bonus.
120.
Bonus.
120 students per.
Bonus. FEBERK International. 120 students correct for 1 point. I repeat, after the major question, allow me to say bonus. So just be watching me. When I say bonus, then you can press the bell. Thank you. MAYFLOWER International, your major question. Express 30 centimeters as a percentage of 2 meters. Express 30 centimeters as a percentage of 2 meters. Bonus. DINASHIE International. I'm sorry. FEBERK? Wrong. The correct answer is 15%. 15%. You know, we have 2 units. You cannot solve when you're having 2 units. So you need to convert one for all of them to be equal. You can solve when you're having 2 different units. So it's either you convert centimeters to meters or you convert the meters to centimeters. So to be appropriate, when you convert the 2 meters to centimeters, it will be easier for you. So 30 centimeters as a percentage of 2 meters, you just convert the 2 meters to centimeters before you solve. Thank you. FEBERK International, your major question. In an examination, 60% of the candidates passed. The number that passed was 240. How many candidates failed? In an examination, 60% of the candidates passed. The number that passed was 240. How many candidates failed? FEBERK. Again? Bonus. MAYFLOWER International.
160 students.
You want to be very smart. Anyway, smart, sharp competition, so you want to be smart. 160 correct for a bonus. 160. This is mathematics. This is mathematics. DINASHIE International, your question. Make M the subject of the relation P equals 3M plus 1 all over M. Make M the subject. P equals 3M plus 1 all over M. Bonus. Mayflower International.
M is equal to 1 over P minus 3.
M equals 1 over P minus 3 is correct. The boy is smart. The boy is smart. The boy is smart. Your major question, Mayflower International. Make A the subject of the relation. P equals 2 into bracket A plus B, bracket close. Make A the subject.
A is equal to P minus 2B over 2.
A equals P minus 2B over 2 is correct for 3 points. Now, with that, you might not get the same answer. You might need to simplify to the latter end. You understand? Because you can divide P by 2 and negative 2B by 2. So that you have A equals P over 2 minus B. You understand? Thank you. Your question, FEBERK International. Make B the subject of the relation. Make B the subject of the relation. 1 over A equals 1 over B plus C. FEBERK International. Bonus. Mayflower International.
B is equal to A plus AC.
Wrong. Anybody?
A is equal to B is equal to A times AC.
Again?
B is equal to A times AC.
Wrong. The correct answer, B equals C over 1 minus AC. B equals C over 1 minus AC. Now, the last questions for mathematics. DINASHIE International. Listen. A printing machine prints 600 books in 3 hours. How many books will the machine print in 5 hours? Again, a printing machine prints 600 books in 3 hours. How many books will the machine print in 5 hours? DINASHIE. 1,000 books is correct for 3 points. DINASHIE. Mayflower International. Your question. 3 boys weeded a piece of land in 4 hours. How long will it take 18 boys to weed the same piece of land, weeding at the same rate? 3 boys weeded a piece of land in 4 hours. How long will it take 18 boys to weed the same piece of land, weeding at the same rate? Bonus. DINASHIE International.
24 hours.
24 hours. Wrong.
1 over 6 hours. 1 over 6 hours.
1 over 6 hours. Wrong. Audience. Anybody? Anybody? Yes, your name? Eugenia, yes? 2 over 3 hours. That is the answer. Clap for her. 2 over 3 hours. Or better still, 40 minutes. 2 over 3 hours. Eugenia, after the year you come for you fresh from me, okay? I'll give you fresh. Oh, clap for her. Clap for her. FEBERK International, your final question. If 5 boys took 14 days to cultivate a piece of land, how long will it take 7 boys working at the same rate to cultivate the land? 5 boys took 14 days. How long will it take 7 boys? Again? 10 days is correct for 3 points. And that brings us to the end of round 2. DINASHIE preparatory also scored 4 marks. A round of applause. They are doing well. MAYFLOWER International, who led in round 1, are also leading in round 2 with 14 marks. A round of applause. We still have 2 rounds to go. Round 3 science and round 4 social studies. You can still make it. We are on top of the game. Round 3. Science. MAYFLOWER, I'll begin this from you. We will have 3 questions because the problem of the day will come from science. So we will have only 3 questions for each school, not 5. For science, you have 7 seconds to answer a major question and 4 seconds for a bonus. 7 seconds major. MAYFLOWER International, your question. Atoms of the same kind, of different kinds chemically, combined is referred to as. Atoms of the same kind, of different kinds chemically, combined is referred to as. MAYFLOWER International.
Iron.
Wrong. Bonus. DINASHIE International.
Compound.
Wrong.
Elements.
Wrong. Audience. Your name? Daniel, yes? Molecules, correct. Molecules. Atoms of the same kind, of different kinds chemically combined is referred to as molecules. FEBERK International, your major question. A substance which cannot be broken down into simpler substances is called a substance which cannot be broken down into simpler substances is called.
An element.
Again? Let me hear you.
An element.
An element is correct for 3 points. Use the microphone, okay? DINASHIE preparatory and JHS. Your major question. When a substance is made up of the same kind of atoms, it is called, when a substance is made up of the same kind of atoms, it is called
An element.
An element is correct for 3 points. When you know the answer, just go straight and just let me hear it, okay? All right. MAYFLOWER International, your major question. Listen. A mechanical device that makes work easier and faster is called
A machine.
a machine. Is correct for 3 points. FEBERK International, your question. The fixed point of a layer at which turning takes place is the fixed point of a layer at which turning takes place is the pivot. Is correct for 3 points. DINASHIE preparatory, your major question. What name is given to the force that is applied to enable work to be done in a simple machine? What name is given to the force that is applied to enable work to be done in a simple machine? What name do we give to that? DINASHIE. Bonus. MAYFLOWER.
Effort.
Effort is correct for a bonus. Effort. Your major question, MAYFLOWER. The compound calcium carbonate contains how many elements? The compound calcium carbonate contains how many elements?
3.
Correct for 3 points. 3 elements. 3 elements. FEBERK, your major question. How many chlorine atoms are present in 2 moles of sodium chloride? Again, how many chlorine atoms are present in 2 moles of sodium chloride? FEBERK International. Bonus. DINASHIE.
2.
Correct for a bonus. 2. DINASHIE preparatory and JHS, your major question. How many hydrogen atoms are present in 3 molecules of water? How many hydrogen atoms are present in 3 molecules of water? DINASHIE.
2.
Wrong. Bonus. MAYFLOWER.
6.
6 hydrogen atoms. Correct for 1 point. Now we will continue with the solution time or problem of the day. So I will call on Mr. Paul Banaglo to assist me. It is a diagram illustrated for an experimental setup on a physical property of soil using 3 soil types. So you're going to answer it in 4 minutes. You have only 4 minutes to answer the question. So are you ready? When I say start, then you turn the papers. Start work. Pens down. FEBERK International, kindly write what you have on that board. DINASHIE International, kindly write what you have on this board. And then MAYFLOWER International. MAYFLOWER International, write yours here. When we look at what FEBERK did on the board, funnel is correct. You've written cotton, but the correct word is cotton wool. When you write only cotton, it might be for fabric or for the plant itself. So you are supposed to add wool to it, cotton wool. Either than that, next time it will be wrong. Measuring cylinder is correct. Looking at what you have done on the board, everything is correct. A round of applause. So FEBERK International, you have 6 points. DINASHIE Preparatory School. The second one, you said filter paper. It is not a filter paper. It is a cotton wool. So all is correct except the filter paper. So I've deducted half. So 5.5 marks. Round of applause. MAYFLOWER International, funnel, cotton wool, measuring cylinder, water, clay soil, sandy soil, all correct. That gives us 6 marks for MAYFLOWER International. Now we've come to the end of round 3. At the end of round 3, science, DINASHIE Preparatory School is having 9.5 marks. FEBERK International, 12 marks. And Mayflower International still leading with 14 marks. A round of applause. That is science. You are doing very well. Now, round 4, the final round. Round 4, the final round. That is social studies and general knowledge. I'll begin with you, FEBERK International. Your question. You have 7 seconds to answer a major question and then 4 seconds to answer a bonus question. FEBERK. The original home of the Dagbon people is the area around. The original home of the Dagbon people is the area around. Bonus. Bonus. Audience, the original home of the Dagbon people is the area around. Anybody? Is the area around Lake Chad. Lake Chad. DINASHIE Preparatory and JHS. Your question. The title of the paramount chief of the Dagomba is. The title of the paramount chief of the Dagomba is.
Yana.
Yana is correct for 3 points. Mayflower International. The migration routes of the Guan are traced to an area around the migration routes of the Guan are traced to an area around the
Lake Chad.
Wrong. Bonus. Audience, anybody? Yes, your name. Tete. Yes, the answer. No. Around the Volta Basin. Volta Basin. FEBERK International. FEBERK International. Your question. The tertiary sector of the Ghanaian economy provides. The tertiary sector of the Ghanaian economy provides. FEBERK International. What does it provide? Bonus. Mayflower International.
Services.
Services is correct. DINASHIE. Harvested food crops are best preserved in. Harvested food crops are best preserved in DINASHIE Preparatory. Bonus. FEBERK International?
Zero.
Correct for a point. Mayflower International. Boku is located northeast of. Boku is located northeast of.
The northern region.
Again?
The northern region.
Bonus. Yeah? Tamale. No? Yes. Bonus. Audience, anybody? Boku is located northeast of. Bolgatanga. Boku. Bolgatanga. What's Boku? Boku. It's just Bolga. You said Tamale. Tamale is in the northern region. You understand? Yes. Bolgatanga. Or even if you mention the upper east. You understand? Bolgatanga. That's all. FEBERK International. Your major question. The eagles in Ghana's coat of arms signify. The eagles in Ghana's coat of arms signifies
Unity and protection.
unity and protection. Correct for 3 points. DINASHIE preparatory. An important town in the Sudan Savannah zone of Ghana is, when you look at the Sudan Savannah zone in Ghana, what town can you think of? An important town in the Sudan Savannah zone of Ghana is
Oyo.
Bonus. Yes? I'll give it to her, Tamale. Mayflower International. Your question is simple. Kofi is a member of parliament. He therefore contributes to making laws. Correct. 3 points. FEBERK International. The principle of checks and balances prevents. The principle of checks and balances prevents. Correct for 3 points. Dictatorship. Speak in the mic for me to hear, okay? Go. DINASHIE preparatory. The organ of government that initiates policies to be passed into law is the organ of government that initiates policies to be passed into law is the executive. Correct for 3 points. Mayflower. Your major question. Are you ready? Are you sure? What is the name of the Speaker of Parliament of Ghana?
Right Honorable A1 Michael Queen.
Again?
Right Honorable Mr. A1 Michael Queen.
For the last time. Again, I want to tell you something. Yes.
Right Honorable Mr. A1 Michael Queen.
You know, I'll deduct a mark. he went to school and became a professor. So you cannot just say Mr. after he has used money to gain that professor. So you cannot say Mr. Right Honorable. But he is a professor. He didn't just go anywhere and had it. So it is part of his title. Do you understand? So you should know. If you say Mr. Michael Okwe, that is his son. His son is an ambassador. That one I can give it to you because he's Michael Okwe Jr. You understand? So Mr. No, Professor. So Mayflower -1, 2 out of 3. FEBERK International. Listen. A person guilty of a crime is called. A person guilty of a crime is called. Corporate is correct for 3 points. DINASHIE preparatory. Your question. The Greenwich Meridian passes through. I thought you wanted to say Akosombo. Correct for 3 points. It's Tema. I was waiting to hear Akosombo. Mayflower International. Your final question. Listen. What is the hottest desert? What is the hottest desert?
The Sahara Desert.
Wrong. Bonus. This is a nice question. Audience. You answer, I give you 5 cedis. 5 Ghana cedis. Audience. Make sure you don't collect the 5 cedis from me. So you need to get it wrong. Yes, your name?
Michael.
Okay, Michael.
Arabian Desert.
Arabian Desert is correct. Arabian Desert. We've come to the end of today's competition. Let's go to the board now. DINASHIE preparatory. 31.5 marks. A round of applause. FEBERK International. 36 marks. Clap for them. And the winner for today's contest. The winner for today's contest. They will progress to the semi-finals. They will be waiting for other winners in the subsequent groups. The winner, 46 marks, goes to no other school but Mayflower International. Mayflower International. Nana Adwa Safo and Nana Kojo Bwedi, you have made your school proud. Nana Adwa Safo and Nana Kojo Bwedi. The Green Smart Quiz Challenge is an educative platform to test the preparedness and assimilation rate of our young talents at the basic school level. We just want to find out whether you are ready for your upcoming BEC. There is no loser here, no winner here, but definitely one person needs to go through to the next stage. Better luck next time to DINASHIE and FEBERK International. We had a wonderful time at the studios of Green FM 88.5 and Green TV. We'll meet next week. Have a wonderful time.